Hey, you guys, and thanks for tuning in. Today, I'm going to do a video with my husband. Okay, so he's going to ask me some questions, and I have no idea what questions he's going to ask me. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay, you over there, are you ready? Because I am. He's silly, y'all, so.
We're going to be funny or we're going to be serious? You got to let me know.
It doesn't matter because I'm silly.
Okay.
You can be serious. I'm going to be funny because that's how I am.
I'll be somewhat serious today. What I want to start off with is how y'all doing out there in YouTube land.
It's called the YT.
Well, whatever it's called. How long is this going to be?
It can't be more than 15 minutes.
All right, cool. That is going to depend on your answers.
What's that?
Masterminder, after all that's happened this week, how do you feel about the Ray Rice situation?
OMG, why are you asking me about him?
Hey.
Okay, so this guy is a freaking loser. Like, for real. And you guys, I use that word all the time, like loser. But this guy, he got everything taken away from him, and I think that he got what he deserved. I dare you. I'm a victim of domestic violence.
I ain't putting no hands on you. I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so.
Now, mind you, I got a bunch of questions here. So
oh my God. So, he shouldn't have put his hands on her.
Well,
she was, you know, because yesterday they turned it around and say, okay, they was fighting each other. Okay, she tried to protect herself. That's what a woman should do. She kind of like swung one time or whatever she did. That's what a woman's supposed to do. But he should have never put his hands on her. And yes, he got what he deserved. And I feel like if you're in that position, then we hold you to a higher standard. No, you can't do anything you want to do. Yeah, people get hit all the time. Yes, they do. But we expect you in any man, period. But I'm just saying, you in your position, yeah, we're gonna take everything from you, and you got what you deserve. You shouldn't have hit her. Okay, next.
which I guess you answered this question. Should he lose his job?
Yes. Yes.
Do I get to comment or I just get to
You can comment. Question? That's what this is for, me and you.
All right. Well, it's already 3 minutes on one question. You crazy. And so, leading into the next question, and as we go along, you're going to see a common theme here, which I don't have to state right now. Should couples have a lot in common, or should they be opposites?
I think if two people have a lot in common, then it can be boring. I think it's good that two people that are opposite or different can come together, because you can bring what you have and create something in me, and I can take what I have and then create something in you, and I think that's wonderful. For instance, like me and my husband, I'm kind of on the boring side, and he's kind of on the wild side.
Okay.
Like, for real though. So he bring out the wild side in me, and then I calm his butt down, and so that's good. We're totally opposite, but because we come together, we bring our differences together, make us better people, make us a better one.
Okay. Can you have as much fun married as you can single?
Oh, absolutely. I think if you really love the person that you married, and you guys really appreciate one another and compliment one another, then you want to be with each other. You want to be with each other, and no matter what you do, where you go, it's always fun because you love that person. You enjoy being with that person, so you're gonna have fun. And that's like me and my husband. We're like best friends, and we spend time with each other, not singles or other couples, but we will. But no matter what we do, where we go, always have fun. So yes, I do think that being married, you can have more fun than being single. Being single and out there, you're kind of looking for fun, and sometimes you can go somewhere looking for some fun. It could be boring because you're single and you don't have nobody to have no fun with. So,
Okay. That being said, what was your single life like?
my single life was, I think, fun at one point in my early years, and before I met my husband, I think more lonely. I could just remember as being single, being lonely and kind of looking for some excitement, especially sex, because I wasn't the type of person that, okay, I'm gonna just go out on a date and have sex, or I'm gonna just have sex with anybody. But I'm single, and I kind of had to look for it, and that was kind of boring,
So you got
compared to
married.
my married life.
So you got
It's
married
like it's
because you were
here.
bored
No, I didn't get married.
and starving for sex.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh,
No, I didn't. I'm just saying, as that single person, it wasn't as exciting as it is now that I'm married, because I don't have to go look for it. It's right here. All the fun that I want, everything that I need and want and desire is right here. And it's all good. It's all fun. Psych. Not for you guys. I'm for real. I'm being honest. Not for
she's
real.
not being honest.
I am being
So you
honest.
prefer to be married or single?
Oh, married. Absolutely.
Oh,
And especially at my age, what I'm gonna look like? I'm gonna be out there single. I'm gonna be looking. I'm gonna be looking hard.
yeah, you have to be thinking about that.
Uh,
How do you feel about marriage?
oh,
Is it
okay.
easy or hard?
I think marriage is hard, but comes with a lot of wonderful times, opportunity, togetherness, um, life, as far as what God will bless you with, as far as being married, children. I think marriage is a beautiful thing, as long as it's with two people who honestly love one another and respect one another and can truly appreciate what God has worked together. So I just think marriage is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Yes.
What is the most important thing in marriage?
I think the most important thing in marriage is that you learn to communicate with each other. A lot of people are unhappy in their marriages because they don't know how to talk to one another. If somebody's unhappy, then they don't know how to go to that person and talk to that person and let them know, babe, I'm unhappy because of this. And so they keep all that in, and or they might, because they're angry about something, because they don't know how to communicate, then they lash out on their spouse. And I think, what did you say?
What is the most important thing?
So yeah, communication. Yes, that is the most important thing. It's so important that you learn to communicate with one another, and not like take it out of the marriage to your friends or your homies, whatever. Oh, my wife is getting on my nerves. She does this. Oh, my spouse is getting on my
Oh,
nerves.
am I supposed to do this? Oh,
My spouse is getting on my nerves. My spouse don't do this and that and that. I think if you learn to communicate with one another, then you learn to appreciate one another and love one another for the simple fact that you know that you can talk to your spouse. It's the same thing as your parents. Once you know that you have that communication door open, you can go to your mom or your dad and talk to you, and then there's a better relationship. And it's the same thing in marriage. Communication is such a big key. You know, early
some
in our
people don't
marriage,
know how to communicate.
some people don't know how to communicate, and that's the problem. People don't know how to communicate. But I think that if the spouse knows that, oh, what is wrong with my wife? She doesn't know how to, she never talks, she's always quiet, she always um um go into a shell when I'm trying to talk to her, then that's when you step in and try to help her figure out a way to communicate with you. If you know she can't talk, then you have to figure out a way to open her up and get her out. Why I keep saying her? Because are you talking about me?
Hey man, I'm asking questions.
get that person to find a way. See, a marriage takes work. Okay? And so you can, she don't know how to, my spouse doesn't know how to communicate. My spouse doesn't know how to open up and talk. So what am I supposed to do? It's your job. It's your job to try to help your spouse figure a way how to communicate. Babe, what's going on? I know there's a problem. You're not talking to me. Why are you not talking to me?
Why
Babe.
you don't always want to talk? That's retarded.
Who, me? Well, I don't always want to talk.
I'm being funny.
I like to talk.
You don't like to talk.
I don't like to argue. I don't like to argue. I don't like to debate. And he's a debater. He likes to argue. And he like, stop looking at my forehead. He likes to argue. He likes to debate, you guys. So that's him.
How long have you been married?
12 years. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's a shame.
19, 12, 13, 14, 15. 12 years.
That's a shame.
12 years. I always forget.
And how did
but
you
I
meet your
remember.
husband?
So you guys, I met my husband at a bar.
At a bar? You know, people meet people in the bars and get married and stay married for 12 years?
He was a bartender.
That's right.
He was a bartender, and I asked him for a pen so I could take down another guy's phone number.
Another dude's number.
That's funny.
Would you do that today? Would you ask another dude for a pen?
For another
dude's phone number?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That's my personality. That's who I am. I'm not shy. I'm not scared.
So you don't mind asking dudes to dance and
no.
drinks for a dude and all that?
No, I've always been like that. I've always been the not aggressive type, but the assertive. Is that the right word? The type that, hi, how are you? You know, what's your name? Oh, Freya. I've always been that kind. You know, as far as buying a man a drink, I don't know about that. But today I will. But back then I don't think I would have, you know. Back then I think I had that mentality of like, buy a man a drink? Oh, no. He going to have to buy me a drink. And if we start a conversation and you don't offer me a drink, then I say, yeah, I was always like that. But now today I think I would, you know, hey, can I buy you a drink?
So did I give you the pen?
Yeah, you did. Did you? Yeah, right? No, I wrote my number down. That's what happened. I didn't take the pen.
You wrote your number down and gave it to the dude or what?
Come on. You know I wrote the number down and gave it to you. I gave you my number. So I gave him my number, you guys.
Did I call you?
Oh, no. So he didn't call me. This is more than 8 questions. So no. He didn't call me. I sit up there all the time and talk to this dude. Gave him my phone number and he did not call me. So what I did was I went back to the bar the next week. And I wasn't a bar type of person. I just happened to be at the bar because I was going through something or whatever. But the next weekend I was like, I'm going back to that bar. That guy did not call me. I don't like that guy. I'm going to get that guy. So the next week I went back to the bar and I noticed that he had somebody at the bar. He was talking to somebody. I was like, oh man, he's talking to somebody. So I sat there and waited. I didn't dance. I didn't do nothing. I just sat there. I wasn't a drinker either, so I wasn't drinking or nothing. I was just sitting there waiting on this dude. I was like, that girl has to leave sometime. I'm going to go get this man. So eventually, okay, so the girl left, and then I hurry up and ran. I ran to the bar. I was like, hey, it's me. What happened? You said you was going to call me. And so we talked all night. And he made me drink and had me drinking. He had me drinking to the point where I was going to give him some. God forgive me. Yes, I was. I was going to give this man something. I ain't never had a one-night stand before, but I was going to do it to this guy. But he didn't want to touch me. He was scared. Y'all believe that? He was scared. He would not touch me. All right, it's been 15 minutes. Thanks, you guys, so much for tuning in. God bless. Until the next video. Peace.